This is the display for the Bafang Ultra. On the keypad here you've got a minus button or a down button, plus button or an up button, headlight on and off if your bike's got a headlight, power on and off for the bike, and an I button which will go through the menus. Now to turn it on, hold down the power button for a couple of seconds, display glows. Now looking at there, we've got the time, the battery, the mode that you're in. This is also showing the trip meter, and the mode being eco mode. So if you press the I button, the trip meter will go to the odometer, which will show you the total amounts of kilometers traveled, the max speed that it's traveled during that time, the average speed it's traveled during that time, and the range that's left on the battery as well. Get used to your bike and wouldn't rely on that too much, because things like whichever pedal assist you're in can change that quite a lot. Now you've got 5 levels of pedal assist there by pressing on the up button. Now also if you hold down the up button for 2 seconds, you'll go to sport mode. See the mode's changed to sport? You've got 5 levels in there as well. Now if we double tap the I button pretty quickly, we'll go into the display settings. So then you can use the up and down buttons to move them. So if we press the I button to go into the display setting, it's very simple stuff. We can go down and up here, very easy to use. And if you want to change anything, you press the I button. So if you don't want kilometers, you can change that to miles. Put that back to kilometers. You've got the display brightness, auto off, how long it takes to turn itself off. The default mode that it starts off in when you turn it on, you can have that in either eco, or if you're always honing around, you can have that in the sport mode. The power view, now that can be will either show you how many amps you're pulling in the current mode, or it will show you how many watts in the power mode. I prefer the power mode. How much battery you got left, that can be percent, or it can show you voltage if you can calculate how many volts is remaining left in your battery. Now this is what you need to set it to if you're running a 52 volt battery rather than the 48. Change it back to percent. Trip reset, just press the I button again on that, and we'll go trip reset yes, and so that's cleared everything there. Wheel size, you change the wheel size there. Speed limit, that just make that suitable for that's what the motor's going to cut out at. Like if you make it something really high that you're not going to get to, it's never going to be an issue. Sensitivity, password, clock, back, information, pretty basic, nothing really in there really. Sometimes you might need to go see the error codes, but there's no error codes there that will show you if you've got an error, and it'll tell you what the code is. If we get down to back, display settings, really the only place you want to go into, and what you should do is do the trip reset. So clear your trip meter every now and again, and then you know how far you've got on a full charge, and it'll give you some real world understanding of what your bike is capable of.